crazy, bro. That was the birthday joint. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
And like it got started late, and I was like, nah, it should be good. That should be good. And then of course,
and it got going, and you just let it go.
Bruh. And I was like, man, you in there, you lose track of time. They got the music playing, ooh, and I'm just like, man, what is going on here?
They got on some Christmas music, or they got just some
serenity spa music the entire time. Yes, I promise you. I promise you. Let me tweet the link out real quick,
man. Let's go. I just posted it out on the community link, man.
Perfect. Dog, man, I feel like we gotta talk about Bill. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about my guy going to Chapel Hill. You know, he's going to be
weird.
Hey, I'm going to say what I got to say for that.
That shit is so weird, man. Bill Belichick, the college coach, the recruiter. Like, oh, my God.
And then to go to UNC, bro, to go to my school. What? Come on, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we get into that and we'll talk about I think our fans have PTSD, bro. Like
you already know they do,
dog. Yeah, it's no think. I know for a fact that our fans have PTSD, bro.
I mean, we done got our ass beat for like 25 years. So.
Yes, it's hard, bro. It's hard when now that you're good. It's hard for them. So we'll do all right. So Bill Belichick, how we got PTSD, and you know what I'm saying, how we really should feel about this about these couple games left, bro. Because these playoffs is kind of interesting, bro. Like this little down, little stretch.
This season is very interesting. It almost feels like anyone gets hot at the right time, they got a shot at this shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. All right, Rio. Let's get this popping, man. We're running late because of me, and that's it. It is what it is,
bro. I wish I got the massage you just got, bro. I'd be running late right now too. Let's get it,
man. After this intro, I'll talk about it. Hello.
That joint was rocking.
Welcome back to the afternoon kick. It's your man Darian DH Williams, my partner in crime. Rio Robinson. Rio, what's up, man?
You already know what it do, man. I just wrapped up a stream not too long ago. It was pretty funny, bro. I put the Jake Haener picture up, the Zesty pic. I left it up for a majority of a 90-minute stream. So you already know what type of energy we was on in that joint.
Oh, man. It was giving Big Bay energy, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like not me converting the third down. What? Hey. What?
They said Jake from Slave Farm. I was dying. They said Jake from Slave Farm. Girl.
That's good. Girl, bye. Yo, that's good, man.
I was about to cry on stream, bro.
Hey, man. Well, of course, speaking of Jake from Slave Farm, the Washington Commanders take on the New Orleans Saints this weekend on the road as they get back from their bye week. You're now in the afternoon kick as we go live for your drive. We're a little late, but so what, man? When you the boss, you make your own schedule. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what they do? I guess. But we're here right now. Make sure you hit up the chat, smash the like button. Make sure you share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're going to get into a few, NFL things and then a couple college things and whatever else we feel like getting into, because that's what we do right here on the afternoon kick with Rio Robinson, Darian D.H. Williams. It's 5:35 p.m. on the East Coast, and it's pitch black outside, Rio. What's going on with that?
It is pitch black. It is dark as hell outside. And if you're on the highway right now, if you're on 95 right now, my prayers are to you. That highway on a Friday right before the holidays, good Lord, you ain't moving nowhere.
Bro, that 95 South is crazy, bro. That joint be brake lights all the way to Richmond, bro.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Hey, shout out to the folks in the chat. Paul, what up, man? Ralph, what's happening, man? Make sure y'all keep chiming in, man, and chop it up with us.
They was just there. That's why he said,
yeah, he know. He know.
Spread that thing around because I said Jake Haener ain't gonna be acting like a veteran and avoiding Marshawn. He gonna be spreading that thing around. And they said, brother. Spreading that thing around with that picture on the screen was it was a very nasty combination.
Very nasty. And you know what? Because it is so nasty, let's just get into that. The Commanders head down to New Orleans to take on the Jake Haener-led Saints.
Yep.
Rio, they're coming off the bye week, man. Initially, how do you feel like that we're going to fare in this game, bro?
There's no reason where I want to fathom us possibly losing this game,
Absolutely.
because all the excitement of this year, the house money evaluation season, is that we're going to have the opportunity to play in a playoff game. I said I've never created content surrounding a Washington football team Commander Redskin playoff game before, so we all covet it. You cannot have Jake Haener ruin your Christmas. I'm sorry. We cannot have Jake Haener beating us on Sunday. You are better than this football team. If there's one thing we learned about this team this year, is that they put belt to ass when it comes to bad football teams. This is a team that fired their coach this season. I don't care that they're 2 games off the lead in the NFC South. You cannot lose this football game. It would be a black eye on the season, even darker than the one the Cowboys left on us a couple weeks ago.
Rio, that's a great point that you make, man. When you're in the driver's seat right now, you feel like it's a lot of pressure. Like, I feel like, granted, from a fan's perspective, the team is going to be fine.
Yep.
But I feel like it's a lot of pressure, bro. Like, you really have everything in front of you, and if you make the mistake, it's your fault.
Yep.
If you don't make the playoffs, if you somehow just don't get seeded properly, it's all your fault. Everything in front of you. You have to essentially, you don't even have to win out, but I think 2 out of the 4 get you in. But I'd like to win all 4. I want to win all 4 going away and coming in hot. And you start this weekend against a bad team. And it's what we've been saying all season.
Yep.
You beat the teams you're supposed to beat. They've been talking about us saying, "Oh, y'all didn't play nobody." Well, what are we supposed to do? We can't pick who we can't pick who we play.
I don't know. I don't know what people want from us. I don't know what people want from us, man.
We're not good. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Underwood, what's up, baby?
What up, Mike?
We not good. We not supposed to be. We can't beat the teams that we. Come on, man. I don't even know what to say.
But at the same time, we did not help that situation for ourselves, losing both. I think we needed badly to win one of those games versus the Pennsylvania teams who coincidentally play each other this weekend.
Yeah.
We needed badly to win one of those because technically speaking, we haven't beat a good team yet. But in year 1, coming out 4-13, I don't really care about none of that right now.
No, absolutely. But I feel like this week, man, like they're, majority of the league is out the mix anyway, especially the NFC, man. Well, the AFC pretty much kind of wrapped up too. But the NFC is kind of slotted, right? Where it's them spaces can't really change too much. We the only team that can trick up the bottom in the NFC West situation. And but we gotta.
There's a lot of the grabs left in the South and the West divisions. Those divisions, there's a lot of football left to be played. The coincidence, the Saints are 2 games off the division lead in the South.
That's crazy.
And they got Tampa before the season ends. So if they beat us, they're in prime real estate to have a chance to win their division. So it's important football. It's meaningful football on both sides on Sunday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Saints are a bad team. They're starting the first-time starter, Jake Haener, at quarterback. You're coming off a bye week. Now, see, this is something that old Redskins football teams, all those teams would do bad, right?
Commanders.
Yeah, that too. Come off the bye week sluggish.
Dry.
Bro, I hate that, bro. I can't stand it, bro. You waited all year to have a bye week. And you had it in week 14. What's up, Paul? Yes, sir. We have a chance at 6 and we take care of business. Yeah, we're gonna take care of business. But you waited the whole year for your bye. You have your bye, and then you come out sluggish. No, we need to come out like we always have been coming out. And I think I saw a stat recently that we're one of the top 5 teams in first quarter point differential. So we score very well in the first quarter, come out hot. You're in the dome. You're in Louisiana where Jaden Daniels used to play in that state. They know how he plays. They know how he balls out, man. Get out there. Get on them guys.
Lattimore starting.
Yes, and you got that dog on the other side, man. Dog, it's no question, bro. I think out of all the games played this year, this is the game I'm expecting them to perform, and this is the game I'm expecting them to play better than they've played all year. You had a week's rest. I think really this week's performance talks about your coaching staff, bro. It talks about how well they prepared you and how well, like if they let you slack too much or they, if the guys come out sluggish. No, we're gonna go out and we're gonna win this game going away. I have no questions. We may give up 14 points, but that's it.
There are one of two extremes in which you can come out to buy. You can come out to buy like the 4-2 Chicago Bears and never win a game again, or you could come out to buy like gangbusters and win 9 in a row, like our division rival Philadelphia Eagles. You know, we've been begging for this Week 14 late ass bye for weeks now. Show me that extra week of preparation, that extra week of physical and mental reset meant something for this team, and go out and handle a football team you're supposed to beat on Sunday. It's a business trip. Get in, get out, come back healthy.
Absolutely. While you're down there, eat some gumbo, eat some good oysters,
Some
man.
beignets.
Some something, man. Because New Orleans, man, they got, if that's one thing they got, bro, they got good food, fam. Like, trust me.
If you don't eat it, Chase Young and Zion gonna eat it all for
Bruh,
you.
they gonna eat you out of house and home. You feel me? Bruh, I'm telling you. He gonna re-up down there too, because he like that food down there. He got it, bruh. They might get him to play power forward, bro, for real. I mean, he get chunky, you know what I'm saying? You listen to the afternoon kick with DH Williams and Rio Robinson right here, 542 in the evening on a Friday. If you're in the car, make sure you honk the horn. Say what's up to the person in the car next to you, man. Tell them to tune in right now to the Breaking Command YouTube page right now. Everybody in the chat, what up, y'all? I'll get through some of these comments real quick. Let me see. Deron Payne is questionable. What happened to him? Did you hear anything about this, Rio?
We got a couple guys questionable, but I think they're going to go. Deron Payne is one of them. I forgot what exactly the injury was, but I pulled up the injury report during my stream. Zane Gonzalez, our kicker, is questionable as well, but he did go a couple days this week as well. And we did add another kicker to the practice squad, Greg Joseph, veteran kicker. Okay. So there are some things to discuss. You know, Johnny Newton, the captain this week. Deron Payne's on the injury list, and Jonathan Allen apparently could be returning with his partially torn titty at some point this season.
Yes, man. Arch said back injury for Deron
Appreciate
Payne.
You, Art.
Good look on that. And yeah, I saw that, man. They said John Allen might be back with the torn pec. Hey, fam, I think he. You know what? I think with him, and we can stay there for one quick second. I think Jonathan Allen. I think he wants to be here, bro. Like, I think, you know, once he got hurt, everybody kind of was like, all right, I mean, I guess this is the end of the road for him. But I think he still wants to be here.
I think he got a whiff for them playoffs upcoming, and he hasn't played any meaningful football as a member of this team. Like, I mean, we know the Fugazi playoff run in 2020.
That don't count.
That's so he technically hasn't played any meaningful football for this team. You know, like one of us big boys when we smell the Thanksgiving food getting cooked. You know, you get a whiff of that playoffs in the proximity, and you're like, hold on now. I seen it because I pulled up the practice video and I left it on the screen for a while. Marshawn practicing with St. Juice yesterday, and you can see Jonathan Allen in the distance conditioning, and somebody was like, yo, is Allen coming back? Why is he back there? And I'm like, oh, you know, he just tore his pec. His legs still work. He probably is out there getting his legs loose. And then time drops the bomb on us today that don't be surprised if John Allen comes back before the end of this season. That would be crazy.
That would be a nice addition down the stretch if he could play at 100%, because I think, man, that would bring a different tempo to the D-line that we haven't seen in some weeks. Yep. You know, if he's able to come back strong, and Archie brought this up, it ended up being a partial tear, which made the return possible. Hey, that's good, man. And like you said, Rio, if he got a whiff of the playoffs and he like, I'm going to come out and do what I can, as long as he can play at 100%, shoot, I mean, for real, 85% Jonathan Allen is still a baller, because let's not forget, bro, like he's been a constant, regardless of what has happened on or off the field, or in front of or not in front of a microphone or a camera.
Right.
The guy can ball. Like, the guy makes plays. Like, he's noted around the league as one of the better defensive tackles. He's not Aaron Donald, you know. He's not, you know,
Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, like, no. But I mean, they know him around the league. You know what I'm saying? So he can still ball, and if he comes back healthy, bro, and he can play, I love it for us, man. Like, yeah, let's get all the horses ready to make the run right now, you know, for the Kentucky Derby, bro. The Super Bowl. That's what I'm trying to run to, bro. Let's get everybody.
Come get your swan song in DC in here, John Allen. If it's the lasting moments you get, you'd want that to be in a playoff game rather than some pointless regular season game back in October or whenever he did get injured. If he's really able to go and he's not putting himself at risk of re-aggravation, then sure, come back. I just don't want him out there doing serious career-ending type of damage on Sunday. Hey man, we ain't scored 52 points.
Bro, if they put up if they put up a 50 burger on Sunday, I'm gonna be insufferable.
Yeah,
do you hear me?
I don't know if I see us doing all that, but we getting out of there with the dub, baby.
Rio, I'm trying to tell the listeners, if we put up 50 points on Sunday, I'm gonna be hard to deal with. Trust me.
I'm gonna be acting up. I'm gonna be acting up.
It's gonna be tough, bro. Trust you. It's gonna be tough, man. Trust me. That massage I had earlier today will not be enough to calm me down.
What you get? Shiatsu? What you get? What kind of massage you got earlier, bro? Please enlighten us.
Let me tell you. Come on in. Let me tell you a little secret, man. So my birthday was 2 days ago. Turned 39, right? Hey, shout out to me.
Happy belated, brother.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Go and smash that like button and subscribe if you want to tell me happy birthday. I appreciate that. But I had a massage that was planned for today for my birthday, right? So a little place I like to go to. They know me there. I know them. It's all good, you know.
First name basis.
Yeah. She's like, hey D. I'm like, hey, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Everything good. So I'm gonna get to that, Arch. Trust me, I'm gonna get to that question. But she was like, okay, we'll get your massage going. I didn't know I had the sports massage with the bling blam for the hour and a half. So, bruh, like I'm getting massaged, and bro, let me tell you, right? I done lost some weight, but the leg's still big. She grabbed the leg underneath the kneecap and was like, "Ah, what's going on?" I was like, "Relax." I was like, "I wasn't ready."
No, my boy feeling nimble.
Bro, I could dunk today. I could dunk right now. I'm 5'8". I never could dunk in my life, but I could dunk today because that's how limber I am. Shout out to the people. I would tell y'all where to go, but I don't want anybody to start flooding my spot. But Rio, that massage, bro, that was good stuff, man. You got to get one, man. Fellas and ladies, man. Self-care is the most important thing you should be doing, okay? And hey, look, the happy ending was that I paid my money and I left. That was the happy ending, and I feel wonderful.
No Bob Kraft shenanigans going on there.
I
might treat myself for Christmas. I might treat myself to a day at King Spa or something.
Bro,
a nice day at King Spa,
one, bro. Bro, I've been there twice, bro. It's an excellent place.
It's in life. It's not a real place. That's not real life. God. When you're there, you're not living in reality anymore. You leave Earth,
bro. I was like, I have to leave. I have to do stuff after this. How am I supposed to function? What am I supposed to do?
I wanted to stay there forever. Promise you.
Oh man, thanks for all the birthday wishes, man. I appreciate that. I see it right here. Thank you. Arch, thank you, my brother.
Boy, Herb got boots to the ground in Nowlands. Hey,
he down there?
Yeah.
Oh man, hey, Herb, man, eat something good for me, man. I was supposed to go there this weekend, but my plans had to change. But it's all right, man. Eat good for me, man. And happy birthday to you, Arch, man. You said your birthday this week, man. Happy birthday, my brother. Let me see where that's at. There we go.
King Spa is that spot. Everybody know about King Spa,
bro.
That shit.
So hold on. Was King Spa the spot where they had liquor and then they stopped?
Yes.
So I think I literally
you could get a little bit of anything done there. Yeah, yes,
bro.
It's that. Yes,
bro. I was there and like a month later, I was watching like News 4, and they was like, King Spa stops serving liquor. And people was on Twitter losing their mind. They was like, oh my
God. They turned King Spa into like the brunch spot. Like,
because King Spa used to be like happy hour, bro. Like that day I was there, I remember because I had an early day. Like I started like 9:30, and I had a couple things that day there. So like by 12, you know, I'm getting ready to have my last thing there. And bruh, I went down to the food in the bar area. That joint was lit. I was like, is this a club? And everybody in robes. I was like, oh man. I was like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here. But I'm glad I'm here.
That shit felt extra executive.
Yeah.
Man, but I'm glad you got to do that for yourself. Self-care and a nice reset is everything any of us could need sometimes.
Bro, so important. And it's something that you need, man. So definitely do something for yourself. Make sure you take some time and take care of yourself, man, and take care of people around you. Take care of yourself. But I want to get to this point right here, and then we're gonna transition to that thing hanging back there behind me, and it's a perfect segue. Hey, hold on, Rio. Hold on now.
We could put up 50, and that would have nothing to do with
the on now, Mr. Robinson. Listen, I am predicting. I'm going on a tangent. You know what? You know what I want to do? I'm gonna go full screen on my tangent.
Bold prediction.
Hold on 1 second. Bold prediction. De'Ami Brown will have 6 catches, 112 yards, and 2 touchdowns on Sunday.
112 yards. Oh, yeah, my brother's wild.
That specific number has been registering in my brain. De'Ami Brown will go off this weekend now that he's been elevated higher in the target roster. Trust me, Rio. Trust me. All right, I'm back now.
112. Okay, now that we're back to earth for a second, I mean the opportunity should be there with no Noah Brown on the field. We got to make up for the 7 to 10-ish targets he gets every week. We brought in KJ Osborne. Our fans are dying to add OBJ to the mix. Like one of my favorite receivers ever. I'm cool on that, but there should be opportunities there for Luke McCaffrey. I know they're trying to get that boy Osborne off the plane and on the field immediately, though.
I'm feeling that. But I will say this: with the targets going away from Noah Brown not being there, and shout out to him, man. I hope he gets well soon. I don't really know the details of what the injury is, and that's none of my business. And they haven't shared any of that. But I wish him well and hope he gets better. When they were talking, it's kind of serious.
It sounds terrifying. Like, I was thinking, what the hell? Did he lacerated spleen or some punctured lung, kidney? That crazy. Sounds serious as hell, man.
Exactly. So shout out to him, man. I hope he gets well soon with that. But there should be the targets there for De'Ami. If there was, and truly, guys, y'all know I'm a Tar Heel stan, but this is why I feel this way, right? Because I feel like, Rio, if there was ever a chance for you to finally make your name and to finally, give the fans a better image of you, this week is the week, because it's a short week to add another receiver to bring somebody up. You're going to get those targets. So this is the week where you take those screens to the house. This is the week where you get a 9 route and you take it a distance.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it going to be from a screen or from yards after catch? Because he used up his annual deep ball already.
No, he's gonna have a deep shot, and I feel like he's gonna have a mid-rank. I feel like he's gonna have like a 20 or 30-yard reception somewhere. But I feel like he's gonna get some touches, and I feel like he's gonna change the narrative about how fans feel about him. I'm really hoping so, because my Tar Heel guy. This is the opportunity, and I feel like just at the end of the day, man, this is like, and just in the radio world, Rio, they like, we have nobody else that can do a show, but we got to do a show. It is your turn, Rio, to host this show for an hour. Give it your best shot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when the chips are down, and when it has to be your opportunity to make the play, I feel like the guys that can do it will make the play. So if I had to say, if 980 calls you, Rio, you're the only person left on the planet that can do radio.
And that's the thing. I feel like we could thrive in that situation. We just do not have any tangible evidence that our eyes have seen that De'Ami Brown can handle such a role. And I think if the team believed that that's what he was going to do, I'm not sure they claim KJ Osborne to come in, because you pretty much are bringing in new Noah Brown to replace Noah Brown.
That's fair. But what is fandom? Fandom isn't logical.
Right. Correct.
It's all good.
It's that UNC running through your blood, man. That Bill Belichick signing got you on cloud 9 right now.
Rio, do you understand? Hold on. Let me time check. It's 5:55 on the East Coast. You're watching the afternoon kick with Darian DH Williams and Rio Robinson. Mm-hmm. Okay, Arch, I'm going to come back to that. But this banner over my shoulder that y'all been seeing on every episode, on every program, every show I'm guest appearing on, every show I'm hosting, every podcast, you've been seeing it. You know I'm a Tar Heel stan. Bill Belichick will be in Chapel Hill. He not only will he be recruiting players, but he will be recruiting 20-somethings.
He gonna be trying.
And listen, hide your girlfriends, hide your wives, because Bill Belichick getting everybody out here. Okay?
Hide the grad students, but
hide them.
My biggest question to you, D. Will, what does a Bill Belichick sitting on a recliner in the high school recruit's living room, what does that conversation have like? I cannot see him wanting to take any part in that.
So look, here's what I think. Hey, baby, you okay? Hold
on. Father first always. Father first always. We love to see it.
But hold on, Rio. This is so I take my focus on what she's saying, and it's like literally the wildest thing she's ever said. I'm like,
you talking about?
I'm not gonna let her repeat it because I'm like,
Kids be wilding, man.
wilding. But no, I feel like all right. Well, Bill Belichick's coming to your house. You know what I'm saying? Oh yes, come in. Hi, I'm Bill Belichick, coach of the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. May I sit on your couch, please? Yes, please come sit down. Your 5-star quarterback. Heard he's a good player. Is he available? Yes, for the right price.
What are your academics like? What is his character? Does he want to? Has he always wanted to play for North Carolina? Is he a Tar Heel? Do you want to play here? How much do you want to play here?
Do you want to play here?
You don't want to play for us? So, do you require NIL? Like, is that something you're thinking about?
Do you require?
What have you done in your high school career to makes you believe that you should be making 7 figures before you step foot on camp? They're gonna have to bring someone with Bill to run those meetings. I can see that shit going south as hell.
But you know what though, Rio? Like, okay, and you know what? While we're laughing, we're joking, we're partly serious. But I also believe that the landscape of college football has changed so much. Now they have GMs now to manage the programs.
He brought Lombardi with him, right?
Right. So I'm like, man, I think Lombardi, who's a fairly good GM, in his time in the league, they'll know what to say to get the guy. But the thing is, I believe everybody, or mostly everybody, will want to play for Bill Belichick, like they want to play for Saban, like they wanted to play for Dabo, and for a while, like they wanted to play for Harbaugh. I think they'll want to play for him, right? Mm-hmm. They'll want to play for him, but Bill Belichick has to want you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I don't. It's not no. I mean, you'll have everybody lining up. He'll have the pick of his litter. You know what I'm saying?
Bill has to learn from his ways though, because he made grown man millionaires hate their jobs and hate their life. He used to treat the best quarterback in the world like he was Taylor Heineke. Like, and while it created a winning formula, that Patriot way stuff, you cannot attempt to bring that drill sergeant nonsense onto a college camp. Because I'm telling you, as a 5-star prospect, I would look Bill Belichick in his face like, bro, I will take a bag and go play for somebody else. I promise you, you're not going to do that to me. We're not doing that.
Which is why I think his stance might have changed up because, granted, like we've all heard about Bill Belichick, right? We've heard that he's kind of set in his ways, but anybody coaching college football has to understand that you're going to have to adapt if you plan on being competitive.
Did you see Brady's comments when it was him, Gronk, and Edelman on set? They were like, could you see Bill coaching college students? He was like, hell no, I cannot see Bill coaching.
Bro, but see, that's the one thing about recruiting, how it's changed. And I do know a little bit about this, about how it has changed, is that they have so many other guys that'll come sit on that couch with you too.
Yep.
And kind of be the liaison and be like, hey, this is how it's gonna look. Yeah.
People,
So that's gonna be a bonus for him. He'll have guys that want to play there, and I feel like if the NIL situation is gonna be right, he'll be able to get who he wants. And then in a week ACC, like he could instantly go from worst to first in the ACC.
Oh yeah, in that weak ass conference. Maybe dealing with the young girl that he got. Maybe he'll know how to act around 20-year-olds a little bit more. Maybe he will calm his ass down. Maybe losing his job and watching football from a fan seat like most of us are in the media. Maybe he got to sit back for a year and say, yeah, I can't do this if I get the opportunity. As successful as he was, most players that played for him hate him. Like,
bro, that's true.
Not like that guy.
But look, you might get a new Bill Belichick that might come in like Roy Williams. You remember Roy Williams came in after they won the game? Hold on. or even with Mac Brown.
That was like my favorite clip ever. You're gonna see Bill in the locker room hitting the AB. He's gonna be doing TikTok. He was doing TikTok dances with the players.
Wait.
They don't love you like I love you.
Wait.
You'll see Bill. Hey, the first time I see Bill doing a TikTok, I'm throwing the app away, bro.
Hey, bro. Look, I can see it right now. Quarterback go play action fake left, boot right. Oh, nobody's in front of him. Gets to the front corner end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Bill Belichick. You don't love you like I love you. Wait.
Bill gonna make that. Bill gonna make whoever that. I hope he gets a good offensive staff. He's probably gonna bring in one of his guys that he always do. Bill's gonna tear that quarterback up the first time he goes to film session. But I can get any 3-star from Kalamazoo, Michigan to throw that pass. Are you serious? Are you serious? He gonna have that boy ready to. He'll be
my girlfriend. My girlfriend could go out there and do that. Yeah, man. But Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick back on the sideline. Trust me, as a Tar Heel fan, a Tar Heel lifer, basketball and football, I'm definitely interested to see how it goes, and especially how the landscape of college is changing with the new playoff system, the reshuffling of these divisions. Like, I don't know. He may have came in at the right time. We won't know.
It just feels weird. The greatest coach and the most decorated coach in NFL history didn't even try his luck at one of the NFL openings coming up in 2025. It feels weird. It feels like if I'm not trying to dump on UNC. I love you.
Go ahead, bro.
You know, I'm not trying to dump on them, but it feels like if Nick Saban came out of retirement to coach Appalachian State, like that would fit. That feels weird. Like
so you know, like Bill Belichick's dad went to UNC. Mm-hmm. So you know he may have a sentimental, So I was like, something else that I heard. They was like, what if he ended up at like Navy or something? You know what I'm saying? Because they from up this way. You know what I mean? They from the Naval Academy. So like, I mean, who knows, man? But we'll see how it turns out, man. I mean, I think we'll find out early. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have so many, like, bruh. One thing about okay, guys, let me tell you something. If y'all have never been to Chapel Hill, like, Chapel Hill is a great place, bro. Oh, Franklin Street on
magical.
Franklin Street on a game day, ridiculous. And I've been to a lot of college towns, and you know every college town is different, but Franklin Street is an amazing place. And if the football team is winning, Mac had them fired up.
He did.
But having Bill Belichick there, that's gonna really fire up that fan base. And another thing, Rio, let me tell you that the Tar Heel boosters have money.
Oh, yeah.
There is a lot of money in the triangle of North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And while others may not think he'll be able to get those guys, he has money. And they have money, and they'll be able to get those players. So I'm curious to see how it's going to go. I'm excited. We'll see, man.
Bill could be throwing that NIL in their face. What, are they paying you $1 million to go out there and stink on Saturdays? Like, buddy, how much did you make? Hey, didn't you just sign an endorsement deal? Can you play like that on Saturday?
11 o'clock news. The whole offensive line has hit the transfer portal. What? How you gonna leave me like that on a cliffhanger? Look, you sit there like, I'm about to watch the evening news. The whole offensive line has transferred. More than a commercial break.
He's gonna bring the Patriots way there during his first team meeting, and everybody gonna be in that joint looking at each other like, I don't know, man. Nah, but shout out to Bill, though, man. I love Bill.
Yeah, man. I love it, man. I'm excited to see how it goes. 6:04 on the East Coast. You're listening to you're watching, rather, the Afternoon Kick with Darian DH Williams and Rio Robinson right here on the Breaking Command Pod YouTube page. You can see all the information on the bottom. You follow us on Twitter, Breaking Command Pod, Rio_Robinson91. And make sure you like and subscribe to this page right now when you're watching. Trying to get to monetization. Because guess what? If you like this show for the 1 hour a week that we do it, we could do this way more often with some monetization. So we appreciate that. So make sure you do that, man. So yeah, we'd love to see that. Rio, let's get into this before we get out of here, man. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about the PTSD that our fans have. and I want to start it like this. Rio, this is the first year in a lot of years where we are actually good and we have a good quarterback. Okay.
Very good quarterback.
Years past, every single release, it was always, could this person fit on our roster?
We need him.
Could we add him? Treating it like it's Madden, bro. Like literally, y'all know we can't have 75 people on the roster in the regular season. You know that, right? I mean,
name recognition. If you've once heard their name before, if you've once seen them be good back yonder.
One time, anytime. Could he? What? You mean, can he play for us? You like, oh, they make an announcement. Such and such has been selected to the Hall of Fame. What, could he be on our squad? Could he play for us today? Could he get some touches right now? So I said that to say, Odell Beckham Jr. was released earlier today. They mutually parted ways.
Yeah, they
Okay.
released. They cut him cold
Yes.
turkey right before
Yes.
Christmas.
And if I'm let me see. Do you have his stats in front of you? I
Oh,
know you
don't need to
I
go
know him.
look him up. He has
Yeah.
about 9 catches for 55 yards in 9 games played this year. What's
Man,
that? Catch a
that's
game,
it.
5 yards a game.
So I said all that to say he does have the name recognition.
He does.
But guys, I want to tell you something that if there was ever a time where our front office was going to do something completely different than the past, it's this one. This front office is not going to jump and sign every veteran released name player. They're going to do strategic moves to build the roster and to fit guys where they need to fit. There is nothing about Odell Beckham Jr. that makes me say, you know what? I need to add him now. There's nothing about that. Granted, for a time, he was great.
One of
He
my
had the
favorite. He's
name
one of my,
recognition.
he's one of my favorite receivers ever.
He was pop culture. He had the name recognition. He was the guy. But nothing about this front office is going to do any of those old things that those old front offices used to do. And I feel like it's going to take a season or two for fans to really get over that and to understand that this is how actual front offices work. They don't sign everybody that gets cut. They make strategic moves. They have a system in place. They have ones, twos, threes, and fours of free agency that they're going to try to sign. And you know, you know, top tier guys just don't fall out of the sky. Great players. Like real. When was the last? Tell me if you can remember. When was the last? Thank you, Arch. When was the last time a player has gotten cut from a team and turned out to be an amazing prospect or an amazing talent for the next team or the team after that? Like I'm trying to remember. Like nobody sticks
In
out in my head
December, in
immediately.
December is crazy too because you're in the home stretch of the football season. And here's the thing: back in 2021, when Odell came on for the Super Bowl run
Yeah,
for
with
the
the
Los
Rams.
Angeles Rams, that was the last time he actually looked pretty good. He was trending to be the Super Bowl MVP. But you
And
know what
got
happened to
hurt.
him in that game?
Yep,
He got hurt. You know what happened to him in Cleveland? He got hurt.
hurt.
He's dealt with injury after injury. I told my chat, like, signing Odell, I'm not going to act like it's the worst move in the world, but it would be the equivalent to having an old Cadillac in your backyard with 300 something thousand miles on it, got the tarp over the car. You got the Cadillac in the backyard to say that joint used to do me well back in the 80s, man. I used to get busy in this caddy back in the day. That caddy don't run no more. He only played in 9 games for the Dolphins. He was a wide receiver too for the Ravens last year. He doesn't have much tread left on him at all. He's damn near riding hubcap at this point. He's a great name. He was on the trajectory to be a first ballot Hall of Famer earlier on in his career. He hasn't been that guy in over 5 years, guys. Odell Beckham in 2024 is rinsed, washed, and tumbled. I still love the guy. He could probably get some catches on a contending roster, but to me, I have no interest in that. KJ Osborne didn't move me, and he's better than Odell is right now.
And Rio, in one thing that we've been begging for as fans, where's Luke McCaffrey's catches? Where's Ben Sinnot's catches? Okay, you bring in Odell Beckham Jr., they're gonna take them. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they have a process and they're developing their guys. This is a Dan Snyder move all the way. Dan Snyder would have they wouldn't even be able to tweet that he was gone from Miami.
Dan would have been paying teams to hop ahead of them in the waiver order wire.
Bro, they would have been colluding, like they said we did them years. But bruh, I mean, Louis, shout out to him. Shout out to Louis T. Good thing he ain't no GM, but shout out to him. What would he?
Shout out to
Hey,
my guy Louis T, and he
shout out
did
to
say
him.
that on the Commanders King channel. He said he would love Louis, love my guy. I'm going to respectfully disagree. Like I love Odell Beckham. I want no parts. I'm cool.
None. And there's not even no shade to him. It's just that for what our offense needs, you can't count on him. You can't count on him. And if he was any good, Miami would still keep him. But they're doing him a favor, letting him get out of town to see if he can snatch onto a playoff roster trying to get one more wave before he got, because this is it, bro. It's got to be done for him, bro.
This is the last hoorah for Odell. Yep.
This has got to be done. And Arch said, don't want OBJ, but they know the second ACL could happen. First surgery wasn't done right. Second surgery actually fixed the problem. Hey, listen, Odell's about as old as us, bro. And in football years, I'm old, bro. I'm 39 in real life, but in football years, bro, I'm old. Odell almost old as me, bro.
Yeah, Odell in football years and after all the injuries, he's a diminished version. If he still had the explosion he once had, like Odell used to have top end speed that it didn't matter what route he ran, he could take the ball to the crib. He's lost like 3 or 4 steps since then. He was a non-factor of irrelevancy in Miami, and he was all right in Baltimore last year. With the receiving room we have, I wouldn't be mad, but I don't see the purpose of it. It would be a huge indictment on how much they do not care about Luke McCaffrey and De'Ami Brown if they brought in Odell after claiming KJ Osborne already.
And this would be such an old regime move, because every time guys have gotten released this year, it wasn't only time they signed anybody was for need. It wasn't be like, oh, I need that to add to, like, no, it was only for need, and that's it. So I'm okay with them not signing him. I mean, and we don't know what's going on.
I realize how out of touch fans are, because I still get people in my chat saying sign Michael Thomas. Like, yeah, y'all, some of y'all just don't be watching this sport outside of us, bro, because
They just know the names,
Thomas is on the streets. He's been on the streets. He's going to remain on the streets. Martavis Bryant, Michael Thomas, they're not going to play regular season football for anybody because they're not NFL receivers anymore.
So the thing is that for our receiver room, we need a receiver over 6'2" with dreads. Is that what it is? Is that
Also, the other person they've been asking about for weeks that I keep saying, sometimes guys have height, they're just not it. We released Michael Strawn, whatever that dude's name is, the 6'5" guy on the practice squad. He got released today to put a kicker on the practice squad. So once again, guys, stop falling in love with the idea of something just because you've seen it good before or you see a certain height characteristic attached to that person, because there's a reason why these guys aren't getting any activity.
In Rio, that is a proverb for life, which don't fall in love with, because trust me, it may not even be all as cracked up to be.
Very deceiving.
Very much. Also this, man, shout out to Randy Moss, man.
Oh, man, yeah, man. Prayers up to the Moss family. They finally came out and told you what's happening there, man. Oh, I hate this.
Bro, hey, man, wishing them all the best as they now, you're getting over the hump, man. You got to work through it, man. So shout out to Randy Moss, man, the legend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. Hope he gets well soon with that. But Rio, I ain't got too much else, bro. I'm excited about this game on Sunday, man. Just give me something on the way out. What you think about this game on Sunday? Maybe if you want to give me a score prediction, whatever, man. It don't matter.
31-14 Washington Commanders victory. We go up to the Bayou. We came, we saw, we conquer. Business trip. We leave as healthy as we came in. Give me 2 Jaden Daniels passing touchdowns, 1 Jaden Daniels rushing touchdown, 2 touchdowns to Terry, 1 rushing touchdown for Brian Robinson. That's 4 touchdowns, 1 field goal. Zane Gonzalez doesn't miss a kick, and we force 3 or 4 turnovers on Sunday. Easy work. 9-5, baby. 9-5 like a work day. Let's go.
I love it. That lock that in for me, bro. I'm gonna say I really want to get in on the 50 burger, bro. Like, I want to be all in on that. Like, I want to be all in on it. But I'm going to be an analyst. I'm not going to be a fan with fandom. I'm going to say 38. No, let's go 37. 37-13.
Okay.
37-13. I think those 13 points come early for the Saints. I think they may have 2 drives early where they end with field goals and they score another touchdown later. But I think those, they may get some yards, they may have some drives. But I'm going to say 37-13.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with that. And I think the Commanders just have a day. They play well. Chris Rodriguez, I think that second half Chris Rodriguez, that's his time, bro. Second half Chris Rodriguez, I think Chris Rodriguez gets 1. I think Brian Robinson gets 1. I think Jaden Daniels get 1. I also believe that Terry McLaurin will get 1. So yeah, that's about 4. Yeah, that's 4. What's that? I need one more touchdown, huh? The Army Brown scores this weekend.
Hold on, wait. You said 38, right? So 5 touchdowns for the
37.
field goal.
37.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's well, how many
Something happens. So something happens.
A
There's
safety? 5
there's
touchdowns and a safety, or what?
something. It's a missed field goal, or maybe a missed extra point, or something somewhere. So 37. We're gonna score 5 times. Okay. I don't know. My math is all off. I didn't know.
I got to score 5. I got 4 touchdowns and a field goal. I got us at the 31. I'm getting up out of there.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be math on the show today.
We don't got a math on Fridays. Yeah, it's the weekend, man.
That's true. All right, so let me level it up. Boom, we in. All right, man, Rio. We get ready to get up out of here, man. Look, man, we appreciate everybody for stepping in and tuning in the show. Yeah, 4517. I like that.
I love it,
man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the page.
Absolutely.
We're gonna try to do this more often. Rio is a professional streamer. So I have to, in order for the afternoon kick, I have to get in on Rio's schedule and find the best time for us to do more programming.
I got to say the most streamer Kai Sanat thing on stream today. Thank you for the 20 gifted, son. I got to have someone gifted. My boy David Brown, shout out to DC. My guy gifted 20 subs, man, to awesome, fellow members to the channel, man. That was beautiful, man. I got to say the most cliche streamer thing ever, man. I appreciate all of y'all. This is fun, man.
Yeah, man, I love it, man. And if y'all love it, man, make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend.
Sub this channel.
Yes, so we can get monetized, man. This is what we need to do. Whatever we got to do this more often. Comment on all the videos saying we need this more. We need to do this more. Like, do that. If you could tell us that we need it, we'll make it happen for you. Shout out to Archer and Al. Can all the targets look right to
facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, I literally almost had like a whole
receivers leading the way.
Yeah, this ain't the year of the Smurfs, man. You know what I'm saying? We got it. We do need a big red zone threat, but that's another episode for another program. But Rio, on behalf of our partner Rio Robinson, it's Darian DH Williams. We went live on the afternoon kick. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share with a friend, and let's go, Commanders. Let's get a dub this weekend down in New Orleans. Peace and love, everybody.
9th win on the way. Let's go.
Yeah.